Hey you guys, it's Kova here, aka Jumpstart, and today I'm going to be talking about positions when you're practicing off the break indoors. I did do a video of this a long time ago, about 4 months ago, but it only really focused on one thing. It only focused on running, shooting, and then getting to your bunker and then snap shooting. This video is going to be talking about the different positions and how you should play your different positions off the break. So to start off with, we're going to do as a back player. This back player, for instance, is going to be starting at home. So I'm going to use Route 40 for example. We have two fields there that we play on. The first field, you can see the other people perfectly. You can just see right across field, and it's much more open. You can see the other team before the game even starts. No one has to move. So basically, what I would do if I was playing home, you start with your home position, your gun down, touching the start gate, and when you come up, instantly take a step in. So now you're behind the bunker. The reason why I step in and not just start here is because I want to get a good look at the field. If I start inside and I'm looking at my bunker, I don't see how many guys they have on the right side, how many they have on the left. I don't see how many of them are sprinters, so I don't know how many of them are going to be running forward. When I'm out here, I can see that. I can see their entire team. I can see they have two sprinters. They have one guy staying home. It looks like he's going to be coming up on my side. They have two runners. So by starting out here, I'll come out, and then I might stand there for half a second, not long at all, because these paintballs are flying 300 feet per second. If you stay there for more than about a second, it's going to hit you in the face. So then I take a step in, I can see where they're going, and then I start laning. Now, when I come off, you want to get fast at this. So if I was playing in a game, I would be quick. I would take that dash step in. Now, when I'm at home and I'm practicing, all you want to do is just to find a spot on your body, on your upper body, to place your tank where it's going to be a perfect angle every time. So in this case, I do this where I make my tank touch my chin, barely. So I'll go slow, and as soon as it touches my chin, I know that's exactly when I'm going to be in the right position to lane. So the more you do this, then the faster you can get, and by the time you're at the field, you're going like this, and you're having perfect shots right from the lane. Now, being a home player on field 2, there's a huge middle, like an arch, and you cannot see the other team. So what I'll do, start at the start gate, come out, take a step out, and trust me, if you guys think just because you're standing in the open that you're going to get shot, that's not always true. If you watch professional players, sometimes they won't even be standing 10 feet, they'll be standing 10 feet away from a bunker, from any bunkers, and they're not getting shot. It's because you need an angle. If I step out on this field, I'm being blocked from their home guy laning by about 2 feet, because I'm really blocking that side. I'm really just blocking the home spot, so that he can't see me, he can't lane me. He can get a blind shot on me by shooting over that bunker, but that rarely happens. So when I come out, I step out, and then I can see where their sprinters are going. I can lane, and then when I'm about a second, 2 seconds in, I'll begin to move in. The thing is here, if you're playing a really good team, most people, when they go and sprint and they run to their bunker. They don't have their head up, so they're not looking at you, for one. And when they get to their bunker, they put their gun down. They take a breath, and they're like, okay, they organize themselves, and then they go out and they look. If you're a really good player and you're coming behind a bunker, you'll run to the bunker, run past it barely, start shooting, and get awareness of where you are. Alright? So most players, they'll be like, okay, and I'm ready to go. So they won't be ready to shoot at you. So when I come up, I'm laning, and I step in. Okay? Same thing on the left side. Step out, laning, move up, move in. Alright? Next player will be your running and gunning player. This is usually depending on your field, anywhere 20 feet away. So 20 feet isn't too long. It's about the size of this, right? About the size of this room, length to length. You guys can't see the whole room. But yeah, when you run and gun, you want to, if you're going to the right, you want to start like this, knees bent, because you want to be low. You don't want to be up high where their lanes are coming in. You want to be low where you're going to be under their lane and you're going to be shooting. So when you start, normally you'll be like the middle person. Like there would be your home guy in the middle, then you would be there if you're running and gunning, then your sprinter will be on the side. I'll get to sprinting off the break later. You're going to start with your knees bent, gun touching from the side. You don't want to be like this, because when you go to run, you got to pull that gun all the way past. If you're here, you can keep your eyes up and you can go like this. Alright, and your momentum's already going. So, you're going to start. First step is your inside foot. I see a lot of people do it and they go with this foot first, but look how stretched out I am. I'm like this. That is way too much stretch for me. I don't know about you guys. You guys might be able to get away with it. But what I do is I turn to my inside and I start to shoot and I go. So like this would, and you gotta practice this, bringing your gun up. So when I'm like on the field, it'll be really quick, all right? And when I'm at home, I'll just practice this for about 10 minutes at a time. And when you go, just up, one foot in front of the other, okay? Simple as that. Depending on your field, like I said, when you get to your bunker, don't put your gun down. If you want to, I do this, shoot right through the bunker. And what that means is, when you want to go to your bunker, just keep your gun up and you're going to shoot your bunker. But when you shoot your bunker, you're just going to keep on shooting. You're going to come out to the other side, and you're still going to be shooting. This way, by the time you get up here and you're around this corner and you're already ready to start shooting at them, they're sitting there like this and you already have the advantage on them. There's nothing they can do but wait in their bunker and snap shoot at you. Or they can get into a gunfight with you, but you're already posted up on them. Same thing with the left side. The last spot I'm going to talk about is your sprinters. These are guys that are going to get up the field, they're going to do damage, and then they're going to get out. Now your sprinters, they want to be the lowest guys on the field. They don't want to be up high because, I mean, you're sprinting. You don't want to be getting shot at. I know that we have a player that I usually play with. He loves going to the 50 middle. He can't be standing straight up when he goes to the 50, or else he's just going to get lit up. You got to be low and like sneaky. You got to be like this, like you got to be like a ninja going out there. So if I'm going on the right side, this is what I do. I put my hand back, and the gun is going to be like right with my legs. You guys can't see it, so like right here, the gun is right with my legs. This way it's resting on my arm. Always face the gun on the opposite side of your body. Don't face it like this, because your gun is certainly harder than your body. Okay? If you get shot on your leg, you have a chance of that breaking. If they hit your hopper, that's almost going to break every time. Same for your tank and your marker. So have it on your outside, depending on what side you're running. So if I'm running right, I want it on my right hand. Then I go one hand in the ground, and I'm always looking up. I don't care how painful it is, I'm going to be looking up. And this is usually when he starts calling it. So like I'll be out here, and we do this a lot. We'll be like checking for where they are. Okay, and then when they say 10 seconds, boom, right here, and then wait for it. When I'm out here before the 10 seconds, I'm finding out their game plan. If I'm all the way out here on the one field where you can't see the home off the break, and I see one guy in the sprinter position, no, two guys in the sprinter position, and one guy who looks like he's in a home position, I know that they're going to be getting out wide this game. I know that they're going to try their best to get as wide as they can, but if they're in a sprinter position, I know that they're not going to be shooting at me. So the only guy that's on this side that's going to be shooting at me is home. So then they call 10 seconds, I get like this, and when they go, first foot is my outside foot. And then look, what you want to do is when your outside foot goes out, your hand goes up. Alright? Because you're going to get a lot more bounces off your hand and your arm than you are on your mask. So what you do is, you go like this, and your hand is here. Now when I'm on the field, I'm going to be going quick. I'm going to be gone. But I'm in a very tight space, so I can't do that. So when I'm at home practicing, it's getting ready to run. Getting as low as I can, and just doing that, okay? And your gun, when you start sprinting, you want your gun to slightly come up, but you don't want it coming up all the way. If you have it up here, it's much easier to target. If you have it down here when you're sprinting, it's only coming up this high, they're not going to hit it because it's going to hit your arms and your legs. So, boom, boom, and I'm gone. Alright? So, that was basically just talking about positions off the break. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Kova Hay, and I'm out.